Hello everyone and welcome back to That Eurovision site. It's Nicklas here at the Dansk Melodi Grand Prix press conference, and I am here with Erik Struve Hansen, the boss. Can I call you the boss of Dansk Melodi Grand Prix?
Yes, you can.
Now that the songs are finally revealed here, how does it feel? Are you happy with the acts that we have this year?
I'm so happy and so proud of the acts this year. I think it's they are so good, so talented. The quality of the songwriting, the production, and just wait for the performances. They are all they just function. I think it's a really strong lineup that we've got this year.
That's great. What was the process in choosing these songs? What were some of the things that you really wanted to have in the show this year?
Of course, every year we get more and more skilled and clever at what works at especially Eurovision. It's easier for us to know what works in Denmark and in Dansk Melodi Grand Prix. And for each artist and each track, we sort of have a ping pong with the artist and the producers and so on, and the management or the people behind the person about what we think would make it work even better in that context. We are of course looking for songs that got it as much as possible from the start, but you can still sort of tune it and as I said in the presentation for today, some songs we have heard maybe 20 versions of, and when you get to the number 20 and everybody agrees on that's it, then there have been like 15 different starts of the song, because of course those seconds are very important, and that's how it works. And yes, some of the songs have been in process for a year. I remember there's one around here that wrote to me 1 year ago and said, well, I've got this tune, do you think I should keep on working for it for the competition? And we said we can't guarantee you a place in the show, but it surely got something, and they did, and that has been, a process lasting for maybe, it ended up maybe taking 9 or 10 months. So it's really a long process.
That's really interesting. Now, being in the fan bubble here, I've noticed a lot of people, especially outside of Denmark, who sometimes criticize Dansk Melodi Grand Prix a little bit for always having the same sort of songs, not really being totally competitive. Is that something you are aware of? Do you have it in mind? And what do you kind of do to get out of that and show Europe that we do have great music here in Denmark?
We read everything and, of course, take notice of the criticism as well when it comes. Of course, we are looking for tracks that would stand out. But it also depends on the tradition of Danish music. For example, we do not have, as far as I know and as far as the artists that sort of come to us, a big, huge scene for more comic, still cool, still very effective music in Denmark. When music is funny in Denmark, it's sort of, I don't know the English word, but for revue.
It's a bit difficult to translate to international audience, maybe.
It sounds old-fashioned and so on. Then it's more, old in its sound. But we would like to have a crazy act also, but they are not. They haven't come to us. But if anyone out there got it, feel free to write to us for 27.
That's definitely an invitation for next year there. So do you mainly get a lot of pop songs sent in, or do you get a bigger genre diversity? Because there's definitely a lot of the songs this year that feel very poppy. It is a pop contest, of course, but we've seen in other countries they maybe experiment a little bit more with the genres.
We do get a lot of pop songs, but this year around we also got, this Myrkur song, which is something completely different and sort of new to the competition, especially in the mix with the old Nordic sound it also got, and the ballad parts of it. And we also got Late Runner with the more indie pop from the scene they created back in the day in the 90s and zeros in Denmark with their former bands, which is also a new sound. And Copenhagen Noir, which is more crooner, James Bond, Michael Bublé vibe. So we are totally open, but a lot of the songs are pop, but we love pop.
Of course, we all love pub, right? But do you still think, I mean, I'm sure I know the answer, but I have to ask anyways, do you still believe that Dansk Melodi Grand Prix have its place in the Danish music scene? Do you think this show can still produce a huge hit for the Danish radio, for example?
Indeed, and it does already, and it has been doing that also in the years that it didn't go so well for Denmark in Eurovision. A lot of the songs are still on radio. Also the songs that didn't win Dansk Melodi Grand Prix. Hallucination by Sissel last year is a big hit, especially at some of the clubs in Denmark and bars and so on, and also to the public, and people party to it, at New Year's Eve, at Pride, at different occasions, and it has become a sort of new Grand Prix evergreen, I think, already. And I'm sure, 100% sure, that some of the songs this year will have a long life after Dansk Melodi Grand Prix. And that's, of course, a part of what we hope for. We hope for the perfect Eurovision banger, and we are looking so much forward to see which one will actually have all it takes down when the public and the jury are going to make the decision in February. But we also hope that the other songs will win in other ways and be big on radio, or big on the club floor, or for whatever people use music for.
That sounds very good. Good luck with the whole contest, and thank you much for speaking to us today.
Thank you.